Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Dim sum, small bite-sized dishes like dumplings, buns, and spring rolls. Dim sum is a traditional Chinese dish consisting of a variety of bite-sized dumplings and snacks, typically served in small bamboo baskets. Here's a basic recipe for shrimp dumplings, har gow, a popular type of dim sum. Ingredients. For the dumpling wrappers: 1 cup of wheat starch, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/2 cup of boiling water, 1/2 tablespoon vegetable oil, pinch of salt. For the filling: 250 g, about half a pound, shrimp, peeled, deveined, and chopped. 1/4 cup bamboo shoots, finely chopped, optional. 1 tablespoon ginger, finely grated. 1/4 cup green onions, finely chopped. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1/4 teaspoon white pepper. 1 tablespoon cornstarch, for binding. Preparation. Make the dumpling wrappers. In a bowl, combine the wheat starch, cornstarch, and a pinch of salt. Pour in the boiling water while stirring continuously to avoid lumps. Once the dough starts to come together, cover and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes to cool. After resting, knead the dough on a flat surface until smooth and elastic. Roll out the dough into a long log, then divide it into small portions. Roll each portion into a ball and flatten it into small circles, about 3 to 4 inches in diameter, using a rolling pin. Dust lightly with cornstarch to prevent sticking. Prepare the filling. In a bowl, combine the chopped shrimp, bamboo shoots, if using, grated ginger, green onions, soy sauce, sesame oil, sugar, salt, pepper, and cornstarch. Mix well until the shrimp and other ingredients are evenly coated. Assemble the dumplings. Take one wrapper and place a small spoonful of filling in the center. Fold the wrapper over the filling, creating a half-moon shape. Pinch the edges together to seal the dumpling tightly. Repeat with the remaining wrappers and filling. Steam the dumplings. Prepare a bamboo or metal steamer by lining it with parchment paper or cabbage leaves to prevent the dumplings from sticking. Arrange the dumplings in the steamer, leaving some space between each one. Bring a pot of water to a boil and place the steamer over the pot. Steam the dumplings for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until the wrappers turn translucent and the filling is cooked through. Serve. Serve the dim sum hot, with soy sauce or a dipping sauce of your choice, like chili oil or vinegar. Enjoy your homemade dim sum. Burgers, often made with locally sourced beef, served with gourmet toppings. Here's a recipe for classic homemade burgers that you can make with simple ingredients for a delicious and juicy result. Ingredients for 4 burgers. For the patties: 500 g, 1 pound, ground beef, preferably 80% lean, 20% fat for juiciness. 1/4 cup breadcrumbs, optional, for added texture. 1 small onion, finely chopped, optional. 1 egg, to help bind the mixture. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, optional, for extra flavor. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 tsp black pepper. 1/2 tsp garlic powder, optional. For assembling: for burger buns, preferably toasted. Lettuce leaves. Tomato slices. Cheese slices, cheddar, Swiss, American, or your choice. Pickles, optional. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, or your preferred sauces. Preparation. Prepare the patties. In a large bowl, combine the ground beef, breadcrumbs, if using, chopped onion, egg, Worcestershire sauce, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Mix everything together gently. Don't overwork the meat, this will help keep the patties tender. Divide the mixture into 4 equal portions and shape each into a patty. You can make them slightly larger than the buns, as they'll shrink a bit during cooking. Make a small indentation in the center of each patty with your thumb to help it cook evenly and prevent it from puffing up. Cook the patties. Heat a grill or a large skillet over medium-high heat. Lightly oil the grill or pan to prevent sticking. Cook the patties for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, or until they reach your desired level of doneness. Add a slice of cheese on top during the last minute of cooking to melt if you're making cheeseburgers. If you're using a grill, you can check for grill marks and ensure they're cooked through. Toast the buns. While the patties are cooking, slice the burger buns in half and lightly toast them on the grill or in a pan until they're golden brown. Assemble the burgers. Spread your desired condiments, like ketchup, mustard, or mayo, on the bottom bun. Place a lettuce leaf on the bottom bun, followed by the cooked burger patty with melted cheese, if using. Add slices of tomato, pickles, or any other toppings you like. Top with the other half of the toasted bun. Serve. Serve your homemade burgers with fries, chips, or a side salad, and enjoy your juicy, flavorful burgers. Wood-fired pizza, thin crust pizzas cooked in a traditional wood-fired oven. Wood-fired pizza recipe. Making a wood-fired pizza at home requires a few steps, from preparing the dough to cooking it in a wood-fired oven. If you don't have a wood-fired oven, you can still replicate the smoky flavors using a conventional oven with a pizza stone. Here's a recipe to get you started. Ingredients. For the dough, mix 2 large pizzas. 500 g, about 4 cups, all-purpose flour, or 2,000-foot flour for pizza. 325 milliliters, 1 1/3 cups, warm water. 1 teaspoon sugar. 2 teaspoons active dry yeast. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 1 1/2 teaspoons salt. 1 tablespoon honey, optional, for slight sweetness. For the tomato sauce. 1 can, 400 g, crushed tomatoes. 1 tablespoon olive oil. 1 clove garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Salt and pepper, to taste. For the toppings. 200 g, 7 ounces, mozzarella cheese, shredded or sliced. Fresh basil leaves. Olive oil, for drizzling. Freshly ground black pepper. Optional toppings, pepperoni, mushrooms, olives, bell peppers, onions, arugula, or other favorites. Instructions. Prepare the dough. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, mix the warm water, sugar, and yeast. Stir gently and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. Mix the dough. In a large bowl, combine the flour and salt. Add the olive oil and the activated yeast mixture. Stir until a dough starts to form. Knead the dough. Turn the dough onto a lightly floured surface and knead for about 10 minutes, until it's smooth and elastic. Add a little extra flour if the dough is too sticky. Let it rise. Place the dough in a greased bowl, cover with a damp cloth, and let it rise for about 1 to 1.5 hours, or until it doubles in size. Prepare the tomato sauce. In a saucepan, heat the olive oil over medium heat. Add the garlic and sauté for about 1 minute until fragrant. Add the crushed tomatoes, oregano, salt, and pepper. Stir and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes, allowing the flavors to meld. Adjust seasoning to taste. Prepare the oven. If you're using a wood-fired oven, preheat your wood-fired oven to around 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 425 degrees Celsius. The oven should be extremely hot to create the signature crispy, smoky crust. If you're using a home oven, preheat your oven to its highest setting, usually around 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 degrees Celsius. Place a pizza stone inside during the preheating process so it's very hot when you bake the pizza. Assemble the pizza. Shape the dough. Once the dough has risen, punch it down and divide it into 2 portions, for 2 pizzas. On a floured surface, roll or stretch each portion of dough into a round shape, about 10 to 12 inches. Add the sauce. Spread a thin layer of tomato sauce over the surface of the dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Add the cheese and toppings. Sprinkle mozzarella cheese evenly over the sauce. Add any other toppings you like, pepperoni, mushrooms, etc. Bake the pizza. Wood-fired oven, use a pizza peel to slide the assembled pizza into the oven. Bake for 2 to 4 minutes, rotating halfway through for even cooking. The crust should be crispy and charred in spots, and the cheese should be melted and bubbly. Home oven with pizza stone, slide the pizza onto the preheated stone. Bake for 8 to 10 minutes, or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is melted and bubbling. Finishing touches. Once out of the oven, drizzle the pizza with a little olive oil, sprinkle with fresh basil leaves, and add a dash of freshly ground black pepper. Slice and serve hot. Jerk chicken, spicy, marinated chicken with Caribbean flavors. Jerk chicken is a flavorful and aromatic dish that originates from Jamaica, known for its spicy, smoky, and tangy flavors. It's traditionally cooked over an open flame or grilled, but you can also bake it in the oven for a delicious result. Jerk chicken recipe. Ingredients. For the marinade: 4 to 6 chicken pieces, legs, thighs, or breasts, bone-in is preferable. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 1 large onion, chopped. 4 to 5 garlic cloves, minced. 2 to 3 Scotch bonnet peppers, or habanero peppers, for a less spicy alternative, seeds removed. 1/4 cup fresh lime juice. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon brown sugar or honey. 1 tablespoon ground allspice, pimento. 1 teaspoon ground thyme, or a few sprigs of fresh thyme. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. 1 teaspoon nutmeg. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. 1 tablespoon fresh ginger, grated. 2 tablespoons vinegar, apple cider or white vinegar. 1/4 cup fresh parsley or cilantro, optional. For cooking. Additional oil for grilling, if using grill. Lemon or lime wedges for garnish, optional. Instructions. Prepare the marinade. In a blender or food processor, combine the onion, garlic, Scotch bonnet peppers, lime juice, soy sauce, brown sugar, or honey, allspice, thyme, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, pepper, ginger, vinegar, and parsley/cilantro, if using. Blend until smooth. Taste and adjust the seasoning, adding more lime juice or salt as needed. Pour the marinade into a large bowl or resealable plastic bag. Marinate the chicken. Add the chicken pieces to the marinade, ensuring each piece is coated well. Seal the bag or cover the bowl with plastic wrap. Marinate for at least 2 hours, but for the best flavor, marinate overnight in the refrigerator. Prepare the grill or oven. For grilling, preheat the grill to medium-high heat. Lightly oil the grill grates to prevent sticking. For oven baking, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper or foil. Cook the chicken. On the grill, grill the chicken pieces for 30 to 40 minutes, turning occasionally, until the chicken is cooked through and has an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius. You want the chicken to be charred in some places, but still juicy on the inside. In the oven, arrange the marinated chicken pieces on the prepared baking sheet. Bake in the preheated oven for 35 to 45 minutes, flipping halfway through, until the chicken is golden and cooked through. Serve. Let the chicken rest for a few minutes before serving. Garnish with fresh lime or lemon wedges for an extra burst of citrus. Serve with traditional sides like rice and peas, fried plantains, or a simple green salad. Doner kebab, thinly sliced lamb or chicken served with vegetables and sauces. Doner kebab is a delicious and popular Turkish dish made of seasoned meat, usually lamb, beef, or chicken, cooked on a vertical rotisserie and typically served in flatbread or pita with fresh vegetables and sauce. While it's traditionally cooked on a rotisserie, you can replicate this delicious dish at home using a grill or oven. Here's a simple recipe to make doner kebab at home. Ingredients. For the meat marinade: 1 pound, 450 g, chicken thighs, beef or lamb, thinly sliced or cubed. 1/4 cup olive oil. 1/4 cup plain yogurt. 1 tablespoon lemon juice. 2 teaspoons ground cumin. 1 teaspoon ground paprika. 1 teaspoon ground coriander. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon ground turmeric, optional, for color. Salt and pepper, to taste. For the sauce, 1/2 cup plain yogurt. 1 tablespoon mayonnaise, optional. 1 tablespoon lemon juice. 1 clove garlic, minced. Salt and pepper, to taste. 1 teaspoon dried oregano, optional. For the wrap. For large pita bread or flatbreads, or traditional Turkish pied bread. Fresh vegetables for garnish, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and pickles. Fresh herbs, optional parsley or cilantro. Hot sauce or garlic sauce, optional. Instructions. Prepare the marinade. In a bowl, combine olive oil, yogurt, lemon juice, ground cumin, paprika, coriander, garlic powder, onion powder, turmeric, if using, salt, and pepper. Mix well. Add the meat, chicken, beef, or lamb, to the marinade and toss until all pieces are well coated. Cover and refrigerate for at least 1 hour, but preferably overnight, to allow the flavors to infuse. Cook the meat. Grill method, preheat the grill to medium-high heat. Thread the marinated meat onto skewers, or if using chicken thighs, you can also grill them whole or slice them into strips. Grill for about 5 to 7 minutes per side, until cooked through and slightly charred on the edges. Oven method, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Lay the marinated meat in a single layer on a baking sheet. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes, flipping halfway through until the meat is golden and cooked through. Pan fry method, heat a little oil in a skillet over medium-high heat. Cook the meat in batches to avoid overcrowding, about 4 to 5 minutes per side, until crispy and cooked through. Prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, combine yogurt, mayonnaise, if using, minced garlic, lemon juice, oregano, salt, and pepper. Stir until smooth. Adjust seasoning to taste, adding more lemon juice for tanginess or garlic for extra flavor. Assemble the doner kebab. Warm your pita or flatbread in the oven or on a dry skillet for a minute. Lay the warm bread flat on a plate, and spread a generous amount of the yogurt sauce in the center. Add the cooked meat on top of the sauce. Garnish with fresh vegetables like lettuce, sliced tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and pickles. You can also add some fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro. Drizzle with hot sauce or garlic sauce if desired. Serve. Roll up the pita or flatbread tightly around the filling to form a wrap. Moles frites, mussels served with fries, often in a garlic or white wine sauce. Moles frites is a classic Belgian dish consisting of mussels, moles, served with crispy fries, frites. It's a simple yet delicious combination that's both satisfying and flavorful. The mussels are usually cooked in a savory broth made with white wine, garlic, shallots, herbs, and butter. Here's how you can make this traditional dish at home. Ingredients. For the mussels: 2 pounds, 900 g, fresh mussels, cleaned and deburred. 2 tablespoons olive oil or unsalted butter. 1 medium onion, finely chopped. 2 to 3 cloves garlic, minced. 1 cup dry white wine, e.g., Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay. 1 cup vegetable or chicken broth. Half a cup heavy cream, optional, for a creamy broth. 1 tablespoon fresh parsley, chopped. 1 tablespoon fresh thyme or thyme sprigs, optional. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 to 2 bay leaves, optional. For the fries, frites: 4 to 5 large potatoes, such as russet or Yukon Gold. Vegetable oil, for frying. Salt, to taste. Fresh herbs, optional for garnish. Instructions. Prepare the mussels. Clean the mussels, rinse the mussels thoroughly under cold water. Remove any beards by pulling them out, the fibrous strands attached to the shells. Discard any mussels that are open and don't close when tapped. Cook the mussels. In a large pot, heat the olive oil or butter over medium heat. Add the chopped onion and garlic, cooking until softened, about 2 to 3 minutes. Add the wine, vegetable broth, bay leaves, thyme, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Bring the mixture to a simmer. Add the mussels to the pot, cover, and cook for 5 to 7 minutes, shaking the pot occasionally. The mussels are done when their shells open. Discard any mussels that remain closed. If you want a creamier broth, stir in the heavy cream and cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. Taste and adjust seasoning if needed, adding more salt, pepper, or herbs. Garnish and serve. Sprinkle fresh parsley over the mussels and serve with lemon wedges for extra freshness. Make the fries, frites. Prepare the potatoes. Peel the potatoes and cut them into long, thin strips about 1/4 inch wide. Rinse them under cold water to remove excess starch. First fry. Blanching. Heat the vegetable oil in a large pot or deep fryer to around 320 degrees Fahrenheit 160 degrees Celsius. Fry the potatoes in batches for about 3 to 4 minutes until they are soft but not golden. Remove them from the oil and drain on paper towels. Second fry. Crisping. Increase the heat of the oil to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Fry the potatoes again in batches for another 2 to 3 minutes until they are golden brown and crispy. Remove and drain on paper towels. Season. Immediately sprinkle the fries with salt. You can also toss them with some fresh herbs like parsley for added flavor. Serve. Plating. Serve the mussels in a large bowl or deep dish with plenty of broth. Serve the crispy